Hi, I'm Brad Knowles, producer of Friday Night Flies, hosted by Scott LeBoldis and Scotty Holmes. Enjoy the show. There you go, Ethan.
Friday Night Flies, we're back.
Dude, it feels good.
It does feel good.
Everybody that was watching, tell them why we took so much time between flies here.
I just got off work, Rainbow Electric.
That's right, baby.
I just got off work and I decided to come in just to watch. And they're like, oh, why don't you tie a fly? So I had to come up with something on the fly so that I would look sick. And so that it would look sick for pink salmon coming up. I'm excited about this season because that's when lots of fish start rolling in, so it's going to be super fun. So yeah, I just came up with this pattern on the fly. I hope it works. So yeah, I got pink copper John. Call it the Pink Haze. It's got white goose biots, chartreuse and pink. I mean, like, there's not much to it. It's pretty easy. Yeah, how about we get down to it? John's gonna be my awesome cameraman when Brad's away. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words here.
Go back to 2 is what it is? Or 1? What is it?
2.
Okay, but when you go down, what are we going to? Camera 4.
Oh, camera 4. Okay, we're technical difficulties.
Just give it a slow roll there, Ethan. Show people what we're dealing with here.
So that was just, this is just a quick tie, right on the spot. So
you could have called that thing pink kryptonite, really.
Pink kryptonite.
Huh?
I mean, like, anything that coms off of my vise, hot.
That's right.
It's gonna work.
Hot.
Okay, let's get started. So I got a.
Is it working? We're good.
Where did my bead pack go? I got a number 6 wet or nymph hook.
Yeah, it looks good.
And I got some 3/16 chartreuse beads by Dragonfly. So we're gonna start off by putting some nano silk white thread on here. Like John was saying, this stuff is super tough. A little bit more money, but well worth it. And all we're going to do is just build up a little ball in the back of that. And what that's going to do is that's going to help splay our biots out. Yeah, that's big enough. Grab some scissors here. Now we're just going to grab some white goose biots by Superfly. And I like to put them in one at a time, personally, but most people don't. We'll just tie that whole back part in. Helps build the body up a little bit more. Throw the other side in. And you can see it's got a natural curvature. We want that to be facing outwards. Line them up. Lock it down.
Dirty work, fingers.
Okay, now that we got those in there, I've got some red wire, large or extra large. It's thick stuff. I'm just going to take off a good chunk of it. I would hate to run out in a show, especially. That would suck. So just use some wire snips and cut that guy off. And all we're going to do is we're going to bring our thread all the way up to the top of the bead. We're going to shove our wire in there right on the spine. We're going to lock it down. Pull it all the way back to the biots. Lock her down. Gonna put it in my handy dandy mongoose vise material holding clip. I got some Flashaboo chartreuse. Now this is gonna make it pop a little bit more in the water, a little bit more flashy. Just gonna grab 5 or 6 strands of that. Add that into the back
Get her all in there.
Get her all in there. Pack the back. Okay, now that we're in there, I like to add a little bit of a segmentation to my flies. So I'm just going to start about 2/3 of the way up the shank. Just going to really pack her in there. Some thread.
Yeah, you gotta really pack it.
I know. Usually I like tie with some thicker stuff, but none of my stuff's here, so we'll go as fast as we can. Build up a little bit of a ball there. Sort of try and even it out a little bit right here. And what this is going to do is it's just going to give it a little bit more of a natural look.
That's so funny. Horner came out like Homer's. Is that an H-O-R-N?
Okay, there we go. Now that we got a little bit more of a segmentation going on, or will.
It is H-O-R-N, but it looks like...
Now that we got that all in there,
Yeah.
we're just going to take our red wire. Oh shit. Got everything going everywhere. Flash blue everywhere. Okay. Now we're back. Just going to wrap that wire up.
That'd be a nice heavy fly too.
Yeah, especially with this thicker wire, she's gonna get down there. I mean, like usually I like to have a little bit of a lead body, lead tape, whatever, but this stuff you don't really need it. And you can sort of see that segmentation coming into play now. Just gonna wrap the wires up a little bit more. The heavier I can get it, the better. Just trim that off a little bit, that tag end. Cause I know that.
Turn them the other way.
Oh. Thanks, John. There we go.
There you go.
There we go. Okay, lock her down. Put some wraps on her. Now we're just going to take our flashabou, our chartreuse green flashabou. Just going to get it all, oh wait, not yet, ladies and gentlemen, not yet. We're going to add a quick whip finish into her because I'm going to show you the ultimate rotary feature of this Mongoose vise. John hasn't got to experience that yet because he's still got Renzetti. Just saying.
But it is what it is. He just hasn't dabbled in the
hasn't dabbled yet. So I've just collected all my flashabou now. I'm just gonna add just a little bit of a candy cane flavor onto here.
Oh, you're getting separation.
Oh, we don't want that. We'll go the other way. Oh shit. Everything's falling apart now. There we go. Might still be alright. Okay. That'll get covered up. That'll be good. It's been a while. It's been a while. Okay, now that we got that down, we're going to take some Solares bone dry. I like to use the thin dry because I find this stuff is a little bit more like glass. It likes to...
Yeah, for body you
want the thin, but I don't have any of that here, so we're just going to use some bone dry.
I mean, you just see how that kind of makes things pop.
Exactly.
And you'll find, like, in transition too, like from your tail to the eye, you can kind of fill it in too.
Exactly. You can really build your body up. John's making sure I don't spill it everywhere. And now that's nice and hard, especially with the thin, if I had thin. Okay, here we go. Just gonna bring my thread back, put a few more securing knots on there. And now I got some Crystal Flash hot pink. Just gonna fold it in half. Get a nice bulky bit. Trim it up so that your tips line up. I'm just going to slide that right behind the bead. Oh, thread slipping. There we go. Lock it down and bring it back to where the end of your segmentation was. Lock it down a little bit more. Now we got some Sengyo.
Yeah, it's
Sengyo. Hot pink dub. Throws. Oh wait, no, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
Nearly forgot. You were waiting for me too.
No, I was gonna tell. I would have told you.
No, you wouldn't have.
I would have.
Let's add the wings on there. That's kind of an important step.
New pattern, right?
New
He
pattern.
just came up with this just on a whim. He's still in hangover mode. His prom was last night. You're looking at an educated feller here.
Educated.
Smart feller.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just graduated high school, bud. You're
Just
on to bigger, better
graduated.
things. What are your plans after school?
I'm gonna get my journeyman's ticket by the time I'm 21.
Look at you go.
Make a
man.
bunch of money. I mean, like, we all need new fishing rods every 2 months, don't we?
Yeah,
So.
right. Yeah, you get priorities straight, bro.
Okay, so now that we got the wings in there, that nearly forgot, gonna add some dubbing in there.
Yeah, you are.
Now I like with this stuff because it's a little bit more buggier. I like to really stretch it out onto my thread, really, because we're just gonna end up brushing it out later. So we want to make sure it's nicely in there. Oh, we're gonna get close here. Get nice and close. Okay, now there we go.
Sounds like Scotty Holmes is going to be throwing down a pattern next week too, man.
Ooh.
So it'll be nice to get some of the old boys back in on the vise.
We're just gonna build that up a little bit. I like it to be about half the size of the bead. Build that up. Now we're gonna take all that Crystal Flash and we're gonna fold her over. And all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my index finger, I'm gonna pinch it down right there and lock it down right like that. Oh god, I'm so happy that didn't fall apart on me there.
Hey man, accidents.
Gonna trim that down.
Car crash on live feed.
Yeah.
You lost half of your chartreuse flasher boot, didn't you?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna lock that down now. But that's okay because it still ended up working. I mean, like, pink salmon flies, you're going quick. You're trying to make them fast.
Yeah, they don't last long.
So
That's the reality.
Simple and sparse.
They're good for about 4 or 5 fish and then they're done.
it's gonna take a little bit more bone dry here. Gonna coat the top where our thread is, where it's exposed, where stuff can break. We don't like that. And with this, I have to add a little bit more layers to just really get my look.
Slapper on there.
What I'm going for here.
Hey, you know, you could probably run that under an indicator and
Oh
catch
yeah,
some steelhead too.
for sure.
Not a chance.
Yeah. Brad's turn to gear fishing here, guys. So
Oh man, it was a good winter. I haven't caught that many steelhead in years.
okay, there we go. I didn't cut my thread, so that was a bonus today. There we go. There's the pink haze, whim fly. Oh wait, no, we're not done. We're not done. Hold on.
Oh, what are you doing now?
Bug it out? Yeah, bro.
I need to bug it out. Oh, is this it?
That
There
one
it
works.
is.
Yeah, there you go.
We gotta bug it out, make it look
Right.
already
Look,
better.
right.
There you go. Get some fuzz on that.
There, get some fuzz in there.
Fuzz.
Now
It's like
we're
you're drawing on
talking.
your chin.
Yeah.
There, right?
Okay.
I was noticing that.
Okay.
Give it a slow roll there, young man. Look at that, man. That is deadly.
Oh, messed up on my biceps a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
well.
have to be perfect, man.
Yeah. It's a quick fly, just on the top of my head. So there you go.
We're gonna go up. Top camera here. Go ahead.
So that was the pink haze right there. Anyways, it's Friday night. We got your time.
I got one more pink fly.
Okay.
I'll tell you one thing, Ethan. You look like you could use a little sleep tonight.
Yes.
It might have been a rough night, being that it was prom night.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Had
say,
ball.
Yeah, you kind of smell like old booze,
Yeah.
like day old booze.
What were you drinking?
But I was still up at 6 a.m. ready
Yeah,
to
like,
give her
you
for
don't
work.
Remember, your dad might be watching this later.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Busted.
Busted. Anyways, Friday night, we got one more pink salmon fly pattern coming up by Mr. John.
Yeah.
So have a good night, and that's your weekend recipe. See you later.